Welcome to an architectural exploration of the H container home, designed by architect Gonzalo PÄ in Gonnet, Argentina. Spanning a compact footprint of 36 square meters, this 2020 residential project demonstrates how thoughtful spatial organization and material honesty can transform a narrow urban lot into a luminous, serene sanctuary. Through photographs captured by Luis Barandiarán, we discover how textured red brickwork, exposed concrete ceilings, and full-height glazing interplay with central lightwells and lush courtyard gardens to create an expanding sense of domestic freedom. Throughout this guided visual tour, you will experience how the home bridges indoor living with outdoor foliage, utilizing linear sightlines, custom oak joinery, and tailored industrial finishes. Join us as we examine every architectural detail, from front entry courtyards to intimate interior lightwells and clever spatial solutions that redefine modern microarchitecture. A high-walled entry courtyard features stepping concrete pavers set within green lawn ribbons, leading directly to a dramatic, full-height black pivot door. Robust, unplastered red brickwork tops the entry wall, creating a tactile crown above gray cement-rendered sidewalls under a bright blue sky with soft white clouds. A slender, leafy tree and potted tropical foliage bring natural vitality into the secluded threshold space. Sunlight catches the textured surfaces, casting crisp diagonal shadows across the clean gray concrete steps. This thoughtful outdoor buffer zone establishes privacy while creating a quiet transition from the neighborhood street into the home. Inside the kitchen area, rich, honey-toned wooden cabinetry lines the wall beneath a smooth gray ceiling, outfitted with recessed spotlight fixtures. A central wooden island with an integrated white sink sits upon neutral gray floor tiles, while a Terrazzo splashback provides subtle textural contrast. Natural sunlight filters in through a tall, black-framed window and back door open to the courtyard. The clean horizontal lines of the upper cabinets emphasize the room depth, making the narrow kitchen feel surprisingly airy and expansive. Every utensil and appliance finds a dedicated home within the sleek built-in joinery. A circular wooden dining table paired with deep brown leather chairs anchors a cozy dining corner adjacent to a floor-to-ceiling glass partition wall. Exposed red brick walling brings rich warmth and rustic texture, decorated with delicate white floating shelves holding subtle framed art and small decorative objects. Beyond the glass frame, a lush internal courtyard tree rises vertically toward an open skylight zone. Daylight streams down the brick surface, illuminating subtle color variations in the clay coursing. This intimate dining arrangement establishes a continuous dialogue between indoor comfort and outdoor greenery. Looking through the open layout, the linear kitchen seamlessly flows into the light-filled dining space beside the glazed internal lightwell enclosure. Clean white walls and ceiling planes bounce ambient daylight throughout the volume, balancing the earthy tones of the red brickwork and timber millwork. Smooth gray floor tiling creates a unified surface that unifies the main residential functions into one harmonious living zone. The transparency of the courtyard glass prevents visual clutter, allowing sightlines to stretch unimpeded across the footprint. It is a masterclass in optimizing compact floor area. A long, open-air side corridor, bounded by tall concrete perimeter walls, reveals stepping stone paths leading beneath an exposed steel roof grate framework above. Direct overhead sunlight casts geometric lattice shadows along the textured plaster surfaces and vibrant green garden bed plantings. Glazed sliding doors open wide to connect the indoor laundry and hallway directly to this sunlit outdoor walkway. The contrast between rough cement render and fresh foliage creates a vibrant, tactile garden atmosphere. Moving along this path feels like traversing a private outdoor gallery within the property boundary. A focused view of the dining alcove displays the craftsmanship of the exposed red brick wall, contrasting against the raw, fair-faced concrete ceiling above. The warm wooden circular table and leather-padded chairs invite quiet meals while offering immediate visual connection to the glazed garden court. Overhead, simple recessed downlights cast a soft glow across the textured brick surface, accentuating its tactile depth. Sunlight washes softly across the gray tile floor, grounding the furniture pieces in the light-filled room. The spatial arrangement celebrates material purity and quiet elegance. Black-framed sliding glass panels retract fully to dissolve the boundary between the interior living corridor and the narrow outdoor courtyard garden path. Gray square floor tiles flow horizontally, echoing the tone of the exterior concrete paver path embedded in fresh grass. Sunlight washes across the textured concrete wall, accentuating subtle variations in surface sheen and color along the private courtyard enclosure. The physical threshold disappears entirely, inviting cross breezes and garden aromas directly into the home. It highlights how outdoor pockets expand indoor living dimensions. Looking up at the exterior structure, rich red brickwork creates a solid upper volume sitting above dark-framed window openings and an overhanging concrete slab. The raw gray render of the high boundary wall frames the building envelope, emphasizing privacy within a compact urban footprint. Light casts crisp shadows across the brick coursing, highlighting its varied terracotta hues against the blue sky above. The clean geometric massing balances weight and lightness in a striking modern composition. Every structural junction reflects precise construction detailing and material selection. A detailed view of the kitchen counter highlights the speckled white Terrazzo backsplash, framed by warm, oak-faced upper and lower storage cabinets. Integrated white countertops hold a sleek cooktop stove and deep sink fixture, offering a cluttered workspace for culinary preparation. Soft daylight enters from the adjacent courtyard door, reflecting gently off the clean laminate and stone surfaces. The subtle gray specks in the Terrazzo splashback tie into the floor tile palette seamlessly. Functional storage solutions maximize every square inch without compromising visual harmony. The internal Lightwell courtyard reveals a dense arrangement of leafy green tropical plants nestled along a raised red brick garden planter bed. Floor-to-ceiling black steel-framed windows enclose the courtyard, creating a living green backdrop for adjacent interior spaces. Concrete ceiling slabs extend overhead, reinforcing the industrial yet organic atmosphere of the home. Light filters down through the foliage, casting dappled shadows across the brick planter and floor tiles. This green core acts as a serene visual sanctuary, accessible from multiple interior vantage points. Looking across the interior circulation space, expansive glass walls offer an unobstructed vista into the heart of the central courtyard garden. The interplay between raw concrete ceilings, exposed brick accent walls, and transparent glass creates remarkable visual depth within a modest square footage. Natural light floods into the surrounding rooms, reducing the need for artificial daytime lighting throughout the living areas. The transparent partition connects distant corners of the home visually, enhancing spatial coherence. It reflects a design focused on openness and natural light. An overhead perspective toward the open light well showcases the board-formed concrete ceiling structure framing a wide rectangular aperture open to the sky. Light filters down through metal security bars and leaves of tall courtyard trees, creating dynamic shadow patterns on raw concrete walls. This architectural feature acts as the primary light and ventilation chimney for the entire residence. The textured imprint of wooden formwork remains visible on the concrete soffit, celebrating raw building technique. It connects the interior experience directly to changing skies and weather patterns. A sun-filled interior corridor runs parallel to the central glass-enclosed courtyard, bathed in bright daylight from above. Large gray floor tiles reflect the natural illumination, guiding movement smoothly from the front living areas toward the private rear quarters. Smooth white drywall surfaces contrast elegantly with the raw concrete ceiling beam running overhead along the hallway axis. The transparent glass wall maintains an open relationship with the garden court at every step. Light and shadow shift throughout the day, creating a dynamic domestic atmosphere. A straight visual line down the main interior axis illustrates the spatial efficiency of the home, connecting entrance, kitchen, and private rooms effortlessly. Continuous gray-tiled floors emphasize length, while full-height glass openings maintain constant visual contact with exterior garden pockets. Minimalist white walls ensure maximum brightness throughout the interior volume, enhancing the feeling of generous space. Integrated storage units fit flush against partition walls to keep walkways completely clear. The streamlined hallway layout reflects purposeful spatial discipline. The compact bathroom features a wall-mounted wooden vanity cabinet supporting a crisp white basin sink beneath a circular wall mirror. Soft neutral wall tiles complement dark gray floor surfaces, creating a clean and tranquil atmosphere within the functional space. A subtle glass shower screen maintains an open feel while separating wet zones cleanly without blocking light. Sunlight bounces softly off the mirror face, brightening the vanity alcove evenly. The restrained material palette instills a quiet, spa-like feeling within a tight spatial footprint. Warm oak wooden doors set within crisp white door frames provide private access to bedrooms and secondary functional spaces. The light wood grain offers natural warmth against smooth white walls and gray-tiled floors throughout the hallway circulation route. Recessed ceiling lights provide even ambient illumination along the circulation path, highlighting clean surface joinery. Flush door handles maintain a sleek profile along the corridor wall, preventing visual interruption. The meticulous detailing reinforces the home aesthetic of refined simplicity. A peaceful bedroom sanctuary opens directly to an outdoor lightwell courtyard through tall glass doors that invite fresh breeze and morning light. Minimalist furnishings and crisp white walls keep the atmosphere calm and uncluttered, allowing natural garden scenery to take center stage. Smooth gray flooring extends to the exterior threshold for seamless flow between sleeping and outdoor relaxation zones. Daylight fills the room effortlessly, eliminating shadowy corners and creating an uplifting environment. It provides a private retreat deeply connected to nature. An interior passage showcases the unadorned beauty of board-formed concrete ceilings overhead, paired with exposed red brick accent walls along the corridor. The juxtaposition of industrial concrete textures and warm masonry creates an engaging tactile narrative as one moves through the home. Recessed spotlights cast precise pools of light along the walkway floor, emphasizing the depth of raw material finishes. Shadow line details at wall junctions highlight careful construction craftsmanship throughout the residence. It exemplifies material honesty in contemporary architecture. In the central open-air courtyard, a comfortable seating chair rests on concrete stepping pavers set within lush green grass, beneath an open overhead metal grate ceiling. Sunlight streams down, illuminating a solitary tropical tree and dense fern foliage tucked against high concrete boundary walls. The space serves as a serene, private retreat tucked within the heart of the home, isolated from urban noise. Air circulates freely through the open overhead structure, refreshing the adjacent interior rooms naturally. It offers a secluded sanctuary for relaxation and reflection. A refined powder room displays a sleek, floating timber vanity, modern chrome faucet, and a clean white vessel sink set against neutral tiled walls. The minimalist design maximizes floor space while presenting an elegant aesthetic suitable for guests and daily use. Subdued interior lighting creates a calm, spa-like mood across the clean geometric surfaces. Soft light highlights the smooth ceramic sink and warm wood grain of the floating counter. Every fitting is chosen to maintain a balanced, clutter-free environment within compact dimensions. Looking into the light well, vertical tree trunks rise toward the open sky, framed by high gray plaster walls and red brick bases. Green foliage catches direct sunlight, adding vibrant natural color to the neutral gray and red architectural backdrop. The courtyard functions as a lungs for the house, promoting natural cross-ventilation across living and sleeping zones. The texture of the brickwork anchors the garden planter visually to the building foundation. It creates a striking micro-landscape nestled within the interior footprint. An open doorway offers a picturesque frame of the tranquil outdoor patio garden, where stepping stone pavers cut across a manicured lawn path. Transparent glass panels reflect the blue sky and green leaves, enhancing the feeling of expansive outdoor living within a narrow lot. The transition between smooth interior tile and textured outdoor stone is fluid and inviting to walk through. Bright sunlight illuminates the garden wall, highlighting subtle plaster textures and plant shadows. It brings the outdoors inside with refreshing clarity. Reflective glass sliding doors capture mirrored images of green foliage and sky, layering visual textures between interior rooms and courtyard gardens. The black aluminum framing outlines clean geometric windows that draw the eye toward outdoor vistas across the residential footprint. Light bounces softly across polished floor surfaces throughout the space, brightening adjacent interior zones. The layered reflections create a sense of infinite spatial depth within compact quarters. It transforms simple glass partitions into interactive visual canvases. A close-up view of the interior circulation zone reveals the precise joint lines of gray floor tiles abutting an authentic exposed brick wall. The natural variation in brick tones, from deep red to soft orange, adds character and timeless warmth to the modern layout. High-level glass windows bring subtle overhead daylight into the space, tracing warm reflections along masonry surfaces. The clean gray grout lines mirror the grid of floor tiles below, establishing subtle order. Material transitions are executed with sharp precision throughout. An exterior view along the boundary wall highlights the stepping concrete paver pathway running alongside lush green ground cover and potted garden plants. High concrete walls ensure complete privacy from neighboring lots, while reflecting ambient daylight down onto the garden path. Clear blue skies above brighten the entire outdoor courtyard stretch, creating an inviting microclimate. The rhythmic layout of square pavers encourages a deliberate, relaxed pace when walking outside. Green grass blades soften the edges of geometric concrete slabs. A comprehensive exterior view shows the full height of the front brick elevation, featuring stacked brick coursing above smooth rendered lower walls. The tall black pivot entry door stands as a bold vertical accent within the textured facade composition. Young green trees and potted tropical plants frame the threshold, welcoming visitors into the home with vibrant life. Sunlight casts strong geometric shadows across the facade, emphasizing the depth of the recessed entry door. The design balances privacy and civic presence with understated modern poise. High-level skylight glazing positioned beneath the raw concrete roof slab allows gentle daylight to wash down upper wall surfaces. The exposed concrete ceiling displays authentic timber board textures from its construction formwork, bringing structural authenticity indoors. The simple geometric arrangement highlights the harmony between concrete, glass, and light throughout the circulation spine. Ambient light softens hard material edges, instilling a serene atmosphere in the passage below. It demonstrates how natural lighting elevates simple utilitarian corridors. A cozy corner of the outdoor Lightwell courtyard features a solitary seating chair placed on stone pavers surrounded by lush tropical greenery and tall boundary walls. The overhead steel security grate lets in abundant blue sky and sunlight while maintaining privacy and safety. It forms the ultimate quiet spot for reading, relaxing, and enjoying nature within a compact urban dwelling. Leaves rustle softly in the gentle breeze that flows through the open sky framework. This tranquil outdoor nook completes the harmonious residential journey. Thank you for joining us on this detailed architectural tour of H Container by Gonzalo PÄ in Gonnet, Argentina. This remarkable 36 square meter home highlights how refined material textures, integrated open-air light wells, and continuous indoor-outdoor connections can elevate compact residential living to extraordinary heights. If you enjoyed this in-depth walkthrough of modern micro-architecture, please hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring visual stories.